Listen, I am starting to love solo dolos as much as I love having guests.
Wait, Tim, are you saying you love the brown boy and my gingerly friend?
I'm not just
So
saying
ginger.
it. So ginger.
The most ginger.
No, I love you guys so much. And because we started solo and because I'm an introvert, like that's where we started. But we knew from the top, like we were going to have guests and we want people on to give us the gift of their vulnerability. So, we started having guests almost exclusively for a little stretch. And I love solos.
Do you feel like solos are a opportunity where you can like really process the conversations that you have been having and kind of decompress a bit, or what's the dynamic for you?
For solos, I get to muse some stuff, and I get to process just some maybe bigger concept things that I've been thinking about, or stuff that's aggravating me or whatever, right? Whereas when you're with a guest, you are trying to create a safe environment to contain whatever it is they want to say.
You're leading it.
Oh yeah, I'm working.
And you're guiding it.
Yeah, I'm guiding it. And there's some guests that are more, they talk more in sound bites, and so that takes more work because you got to help pull out the next sound bite. And there's some that they speak in paragraphs, and some others that speak in whole stories. Like I have a story for you. I'm going to tell you the whole story, which I love because I get to watch it. And then at the end, you get to kind of go, oh my goodness. Sometimes I'm with a guest and almost everything that comes out of their mouth, I have a comment on.
I've seen you stop yourself sometimes too.
Oh, I've had to.
You're like, oh.
Because it would be a 4.5 hour pod. And that might not be a good rhythm because it might break them from where they're going. So, after, we've been doing this a year now, boys. We've been doing this a year now, boys.
And I'm not dating the podcast. I'm not dating it, dog. But we're definitely over 60 episodes.
Yeah, bro, we're over 60 episodes. That's crazy.
No, that's crazy, bro. That's and do you feel exhausted at a pace at all?
It's strange sometimes to call this work. I do believe there's a season where you have to be working. You have to be found working. Because you got to work on your craft, and you got to work on your talent. You got to work on your trade. You got to work on your business. You got to work on whatever it is you're doing. At this season of my life, I am found being. I'm not working. I'm just being. I am being me. I am not working me. I am being me. So, that's a different space to be in, and to come, out of my bedroom into my living room and sit down and, to have, strangers become friends all in your house. Right? Like that's a big deal. So I'm about to read something that, is gonna both qualify and disqualify some people all at the same time. So this is 1 Timothy chapter number 3. This is a trustworthy saying. If someone aspires to be an elder, he desires an honorable position. So an elder must be a man whose life is above reproach. He must be faithful to his wife. He must exercise self-control, live wisely, and have a good reputation. He must enjoy having guests in his home. And he must be able to teach. He must not be a heavy drinker or be violent. He must be gentle, not quarrelsome, and not love money. He must manage his own family well, having children who respect and obey him. For if a man cannot manage his own household, how can he take care of God's church?